take two. Sorry, I've got to keep this quick because the memory's actually running out on my phone. I ain't used to this shit. So so I've been promoting the RA treat, the RA treat, which is going on the 9th till the 11th of September. And obviously, for those of you on Facebook, you've probably seen these posts have been getting attacked. A lot of criticism and a lot of accusations have been getting thrown around. I just made a longer video, but the time cut out where I went into a bit of detail, so I'm just going to keep it very brief. Yeah, what it is in a nutshell, in this situation, as you can see, I'm wearing the Reject the COVID Union t-shirt. In this situation, what you have to understand, so any accusations of racism, or like if someone says, "Oh, this person's a racist," it's just a code word for unvaccinated. So that's what this is all about. So don't get twisted and get caught up in some there is no racism, not even a topic, right? It's not even a topic in this arena. Yeah, it's not even a topic. It's not even something we need to touch on. We did touch on it when we were talking about the Ukraine thing, and we were talking about the neo-Nazis that loads of you lot were supporting. But aside from when it's brought up, we're not just bringing it up for the sake of bringing it up anyway. So it's not. We have to understand when you hear the word racist, you have to take that as unvaccinated. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? So that's basically where it lies. It is a lot of these claims. I don't know what and I don't know why they're being made. But one thing you do have to understand is we are independent, and part of this like Tory government elite. Whatever it is they're dealing with, it's all about crushing small businesses. You understand? It's all about people like us that are trying to do things independently, all coming together to support each other. It's all about dismantling that. So I want to hear about who's racist, who's this. No, end of the day, it is what it's always been. It is what it's always been. Yeah, to oppress the poor and the fucking little man and make him fucking, you understand, whilst boosting the rich, yeah, whilst promoting Just Eat, whilst promoting major brands and promoting major festivals and major sellout artists who have sold their soul. Yeah, this is all it's about. Yeah, nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else.
Right here, right now is where we draw the line.
But yeah, we're live.
We are live, so welcome back to Rise Above, bro. The countdown to RA treat is now on. It will be 5 weeks in a couple of days.
Nice.
And you've been working hard, right?
Yeah, I have been. I've been trying anyway. I could work harder, I'm not going to lie. But I'm trying to get everything prepared for when we do turn up. It's going to be a big weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you've been also promoting for us as well. And I've seen you coming up against a bit of resistance.
Yeah, well, it's to be expected because what was the accusation that was thrown? It was we're all Tories, wasn't it?
It was a Tory event or something like that.
Yeah, something like Tory leadership. So funnily enough, it was Tory tactics that were used against the event. So there was a lot of criticism, a lot of slander was thrown around. And obviously I did put up a post asking, like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I get the personal grudges or whatever, but I've got personal problems with rappers and people in the music industry who are putting on events.
Sorry, Tara, can I just stop you there, mate?
Yeah.
I need to correct you. You've got a problem with Baphomet rappers, yeah? Not rappers, yeah? It's a very specific brand of rapper.
Yeah, of course. These players, even some of them I have problems with, yeah. And even still, their business is their business. I'm not going to criticize. I'm not going to go online and say, I don't go to that person's show because they're this or that. They do what they're doing, So obviously, yeah, I did ask the question, why are we getting all this criticism? More than I've ever had, to be honest. Of all the events I've ever posted up, that's the most fierce resistance I've come against, And then you did a bit of research yourself, I hear.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm just messaging Sagehead with this link. So let's be real. This resistance came from one person and one person only, right? And it did. And we'll just say it's Novar Flip, okay?
I think it's really exciting just to see the people come together and do something. Like, I was always probably kind of anti this kind of stuff.
Nah, he was coming out with all kind of crazy shit, saying that this was a racist event. And I also actually caught him.
A racist
event. There was a young lady who commented on Terra Slim's post saying, "Is this event child friendly?" And he said, "Yes, of course." Now I put a link. I said, "Your children will have a great time. We've tailored events to them." And he came in with this comment saying something along the lines, "As long as you don't mind your kids being around racists." Right now, before I drop this bomb and this final assassination on Novar Flip, because I'm about to do it. I did fit my 15 minutes of homework, as you know.
Oh, Nova, you pissed him off,
as
man.
you know, like, Terra, right? He's now. I just want to point out one of the past things I've said to this guy, and I've accused him of, is being through BBC training. I've said he sounds like he's been through BBC Common Purpose training, right?
And like I said, I'm really, really like more aware. I think even if there's no like, I think if it doesn't happen, like, you know what I mean?
When he's talking about all his isms and schisms and throwing all this crap at me, right? And he vehemently denied it. Now, here you've got his post for 2020 where he's going on about his social justice warrior campaign, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Right. Now, this is your post that already started it off this week. All these different freedom movements. Put aside your ego and join Rise Above, the only movement, okay? Now, this has obviously got under his bonnet.
And like you said, and I think we've kind of changed the game. Like, even if Labour don't win, like, people are engaged now in a way like they weren't before, and I hope they continue to be engaged, and I hope there's a reason for them to continue to be engaged, because people like Corbyn are still there for them to kind of believe in.
Now, what he's basically said about Rise Above is he said that we are closet elitists. Yeah. Now, Terra, please correct me if I'm speaking out of turn here, right? We're closet elitists. We're Tory supporters. We actually back the establishment.
And really show them that I personally believe in Jeremy Corbyn.
He's obviously said things about me like white supremacists and stuff like that.
I'm completely anti-government in all aspects. I'm even anti-fucking librarian because they work for the council.
So I'm now going to.
It's a form of government.
Right, this is where it gets good. Okay, so this guy has called us closet elitists, closet establishment bods, government agents. Right. Now on the right-hand side, I've screenshotted some comments that happened on Facebook this week, and this is where he really fucked up. You know he fucked up, right? He posted a picture, this picture right here, of Rise Up UK saying, "Your Rise Above movement is rubbish. We were doing it before you. We're the real movement." This is what he said.
Yeah.
Real life action with means to an end instead of all your wishy-washy obscurity. You stood with the elite system against us. You stood with the elite system. I'm quoting his words here. Everyone can see that, okay? Well done, you won. Now that's not the agenda. You guys are the only ones still pushing politics while you pretend you're not. Okay, right. This is where he seriously fucked up. The biggest mistake Novar Flip ever made was showing me this image right here. Because guess what I did? Okay, Rise Up UK. First of all, I looked on gov.uk and I found the Companies House thing. Now, I was looking through all the documents here, all the PDFs. It's linked to one guy called Joshua Cole Ramananda. This guy basically doesn't exist. Can't find him. He's a nobody. So, right, now, so I looked on the website, okay, first page here. Rise Up. Make sure you vote on December 12th. There's a picture of Big Nasty. Basically, it's saying, this Rise Up UK, this thing that he's saying is the real movement, the anti-establishment movement. He said, we're the elitists. It's basically telling people to vote. The establishment has marginalised, alienated and ignored us all for too long. Rise up, clench your fist, marginalised people. We're going to make a radical change, a revolution. Sound a bit Marxist to you?
This is just, yeah.
I think a lot of these young people would prefer to see some form of rebellion than to join the political system.
So London riots over a...
Possibly, yeah. And I think what we're trying to do is to show them that maybe engaging in the political system could be that rebellion at this stage.
Yeah, okay. Now, I obviously thought, okay, I'm going to do like 3 degrees of separation. I'm going to find some George Soros agency. Holy shit, I found something much worse, comrades. Right. So it says here, the 22 million people couldn't vote. You could change everything. Okay, who else is involved? Rudimental, Big Nasty, Pro Green, Doc Brown, Emily Sandé, Lady Lesher, Lily Allen, big names. Obviously, Novar Flip ain't on this list anymore. He's not involved anymore, but he's boasting about being involved in this organisation. He said this was the real anti-establishment work. You're the elitist.
With Rise Up, we're engaging young people with music artists. We've released music videos, and we put on a nice event on the build-up to the election. Some of their artists that young people want to see.
So what do they do? I've just read some screenshots in case you can't see it, Tara. Founded in 2017, we distribute millions of flyers at nightclubs. We've got 9 street teams in UK cities. We go to clubs. We go on Twitter, Kiss FM, TV, radio, every major newspaper. They've got pretty big reach, right? Okay. Now, we are collaborating with the following groups. This is where it gets interesting. Lush. So they're a real like woke cosmetics company. Livity, Manifest PR. I've looked into all these companies. They're quite a big PR firm. Boomtown Festival, okay, so that's quite popular. Migrants Organised, that sounds about Sorosy, but anyway, here's one here. Media Trust. Now listen, nowhere on this website does it tell you anywhere about where the money is coming from for Rise Up UK, but it says that the Media Trust are being used to train young people to create engaging social media content and voter registration. Train young people.
I think what we're trying to do with Rise Up is to reach a demographic of young people that are probably disenfranchised.
And work their existing networks of young creators to produce digital content.
We've encouraged just other people from the music communities and communities that would connect with young people to get involved. So it's definitely been like a large collective effort.
Now, Media Trust ring a bell, right? So I looked here. Who are the Media Trust and who funds them? The Media Trust work with a number of grant funders, including Local Trust, the City Bridge Trust, and John Lyons Charity. Now, Local Trust, the first one here, they took £217 million from the National Lottery Community Fund back in 2012 for community-funded programs. Pretty fucking vague. So this is money from the National Lottery being given to this Media Trust thing that's training these young people.
217 million.
Tell people how to vote for the government.
It's a couple of quid.
Okay, so this is already, Nova had these stupid little red flags. This is like a massive red parachute already, right? Okay, now this is where it gets good. Who are the City Bridge Trust, the second funder? Boom. This is where we nail this guy. It's the City of London. The City of London Corporation.
The Crown.
It's the Crown Corporation. It's the fucking Vatican. You might as well be a Vatican.
The belly of the beast.
Basically,
the belly of the beast. Right? Yeah.
And look at these 4 logos at the bottom. That's all fucking Soros.
So let me recap. Novar Flip, the guy that's saying that we are establishment government shills basically and supporting the Tories, is working for an initiative which is training people through the Media Trust, funded by a City of London Corporation charity. What's the bottom here? Living wage, investors in people. London fundraisers, open and trusted. These all sound very Sorosy to me, but it gets better. It gets better, guys.
Right, I was going to say, because I saw you post something up.
No, I've got more.
Talk to me about this. What's this Gavi all about?
Right, Media Trust, right? Our trusted partners. BBC. I told you he's been BBC trained because the Media Trust do the fucking common purpose training for the BBC.
He's been Bolshevik broadcasting.
Right, okay, so there you go.
Brainwash.
Amazon, Channel 4, CNN, Bloomberg, and Accenture. Now, wait a minute. Accenture. As soon as I saw that, my rabbit senses started twitching, right? Because I knew this name. So who's Accenture, right? This is one of their top partners at the Media Trust. Accenture, look, and I'm just showing, this is a random screenshot of their website. The art of AI maturity, synthetic data for speed, security, and scale, the state of cyber resilience in 2021, synthetic data, and here's a really good one for Nova, right? Gender equality slumps during COVID-19 pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, that's really? Yeah. This is one of the topics here. Accenture wrote about in 2021. Gender equality slumping in the COVID-19 pandemic. So, right, this is some of the stuff that Accenture push through their multi-layered, multinational approach for whatever they do. But look, it goes deeper. Accenture are actually one of the original partners of the ID 2020 program.
Motherfuckers.
Along with, wait, Gavi, the International Britney Spears Alliance, Microsoft, the Rockefeller Foundation, MasterCard, Facebook, these are some big names.
The
UNICC
corporation.
That's the UN subsidiary.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just and I'll just put the cream on the pudding here, right? I actually went on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation website and I found a $100,000 grant to the Media Trust in April 2013 to London to produce a television, online and mobile channel run by young people to disseminate stories on development by combining an existing television channel with media partnerships and creative young people from developed and developing countries.
Yeah.
So
when was this? Is this something they're going to do or something that
No, this is actually back in 2013. So this is
okay.
This is maybe a couple of years before Novar Flip got involved.
I had that moment where I kind of decided to engage, and then I educated myself more. But I'm still learning about that. I'm still in the process of doing that. So I know that education helped me to engage.
This should have been around the time of like SBTV, maybe.
Absolutely, $100,000 grant to London.
Yeah.
To the Global Policy and Advocacy, Global Health and Development Public. So any time you've seen these young urban influencers talking about health initiatives that could be backed by Gavi and that, here's the money trail from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation directly to Media Trust.
I think, we'd have to look at the positive side of what we've created and the fact we have mobilised people and created a movement, and I think we'd have to just continue building that.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a full-scale burial. That's game over.
Well, you know what it is. You know, obviously, there's always the benefit of the doubt, but it don't look good. It don't look like.
Well,
I don't know.
What you need to do now is do an expose on me to show a paper trail from me going to some nefarious organisation, because he's just gotten to all of them.
Yeah.
What was the response from him?
Nothing. No, I haven't heard anything from him since I dropped this. Yeah.
Yeah, like
funny that, isn't it?
Really?
Well, you can't really quite hear back from it.
What can you know? What it is? This is one of them ones. If you are going to make a response, you're going to have to come good.
It better be something good.
Like it's going to have to be good. It's going to have to be a whole, 40 minutes.
No. People have said I shouldn't waste any time on this guy, but I thought there has to be a reason that I've let him hang around like a bad smell. I just knew. Yeah. I just knew that it wasn't just like a joke that he was like BBC trained or something. I knew there was something going on.
He's a Marxist.
Yeah.
He's a Marxist. That's it. He's a communist
it's funny.
Marxist.
It's funny because it's one of them things we've always joked about. We've always joked about it.
yeah, we've always joked about it, but then it turns out it's worse than the actual joke.
Yeah, it is. It's actually quite. It goes quite deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, it goes quite deep.
Yeah, proper.
And the thing is, I'm thinking does it go any deeper? You know what I mean? Where are they going to actually end? Is they going to end with Baal himself? Everything is looking good for Ratri, and it's the first of its kind. And literally, all the other festivals and event people who I know personally, they've all sold out. You understand? So it's very important, especially when you're dealing with creativity and art, and these sorts of things, to be working with authentic people and have authentic people doing something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people, they ain't solid. They sold out. You know what I mean? Boomtown as well. It's funny you mentioned Boomtown.
Yeah. Well, look at it. But Boomtown have joined the Soviet Union.
Funded by George Soros and the rest of the BBC.
Yeah.
Totally.
How sad is that?
And Boomtown was a big reason why last year a lot of people went to the Britney Spears concert beforehand.
Yeah, just to go to Boomtown.
That's it. A load of people wanted to go to Boomtown. You know what I mean? That got a load of the young people in the Britney Spears concert.
This week, I can't really give any details, but off the back of this, someone contacted me and said, we need to put on a festival.
Theresa May at her place.
You know what I mean? To be honest, it's one of them things, I am surprised, but I'm not surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you brought out. It's surprising in a way where I didn't even know. I had no idea of half of these companies and stuff were and what was going on. But at the same time, it's no surprise. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot going on that I don't know about.
Can the admins just please get rid of these Bitcoin?
Oh no! We got we got Bitcoin bots.
There's loads of them. There's loads of them. Bitcoin.
If it's not Schwab and sex bots,
Soros Bitcoin bots,
Musk bots. Oh yeah, look.
Yeah,
oh no, look. It's like Bitcoin in XYZ.
Is that Terra slapping Nova?
Yeah. Can you see the screen,
no.
Tara? Yeah, you've just been
Oh,
memed.
mate. Seriously? Oh, that quickly?
Yeah, it's already happened.
Seriously? Who have you got working for you?